everyone, welcome back to Cooking on the Clock, brought to you by Grace Foods. I'm Kamila McDonald, and if you joined us on our last video, you would have been a part of our magnificent prep right here. Today, we are going to be making the Coconut Curry Chickpeas, and we are pairing it with the Quinoa Kale Avocado Salad with a delicious dressing. Now, I told you that this recipe, my mom actually taught me years ago. I've made this probably 100 times. So today we are cooking on the clock. Are you with me? Ready, set, go. All right, so we're gonna start with some Grace coconut oil. All right, let's turn on a medium-high flame. Are you here? This is what I love about prep, is that we really can cook on the clock. We can get everything that we need done because all of our ingredients are ready for us to use. If you notice, most of the cooking process just involves your ingredients being prepped up. So we're gonna just let the oil heat up a little bit. This meal is so delicious. We are gonna be using our Jamaican Grace curry. Almost anything can soak up the flavor of curry, especially if you're just trying to go plant-based for the first time. Maybe you're just trying to incorporate more plant-based meals, then this is one of the perfect segues into that. It's easy. The chickpeas really soaks up the flavor. The coconut milk brings a creamy richness to it. I can't wait for you to taste it. So we're gonna go ahead and burst our onions. This is a very typical Jamaican method. We start with our onions, our scallion, our thyme, our garlic or ginger. Today we're mostly using our onions. We're gonna let them saute in the pan. Let's make it saute for about 3 minutes. All right, my clock is ticking. Today we're gonna be using ginger and garlic. I personally love to cook with a lot of garlic, and if you notice, I'm not saying 1 onion, 2 onions, or 3 cloves of garlic. It really depends on you and what you love. I like to freestyle while I cook. I feel like cooking is an art. Let's say 1 to 2 small onions. We're gonna have that going in the pot. We're gonna have that going in the pan. And at 3 minutes. All right, so now we're gonna add the garlic. Who love a garlic like me? All right, and then we're also gonna add the ginger. This is gonna be magical in this dish. Magical. Make sure that your ginger is chopped finely enough so that it can spread evenly. It's 1 to 2 minutes right here. And for all my pepper lovers, this is where you can add your Scotch bonnet. So just let that go for a couple more minutes. And after that, we're gonna do what we call burning curry in Jamaica. For us here today, we have our onions, we have our garlic, we have our ginger. So this is where we're gonna use our Grace curry, burn it, and then we move into our coconut milk. Mom, you're the bomb.com. It's gonna be so yummy. We have our Grace Jamaican style mild curry. For all of those who love your curry chicken and your curry goats, give curry chickpeas a chance. It's worth it. So this is where we're gonna add our curry powder. We're gonna let this burn now for a couple minutes. All right, so this is where we're gonna use our Grace coconut milk. All right, so I'm using 1 can for this recipe. Blended with the curry. Leave this for about 2 minutes. Then we're gonna add our cooked chickpeas. Now it's time for the main ingredient. That's our cooked chickpeas. We're gonna add that right here to this creamy goodness. Stir that in. And because the chickpeas is already cooked, this meal comes together so fast. It's why it's one of the staples in my lineup of meals. What we want right now is for our little stew here to just thicken. In the meantime, we on the clock, so let's go. Next meal, we're making our kale salad. We're gonna add some grains here. It is a kale quinoa salad. And again, this is already prepped up. We're on the clock. Are you with me? It's really dependent on your preference of how much grains you want to put in there, all right? Then we want to add our bell peppers, all right? So this is gonna give it the color, it's gonna give it the crunch. Make sure you get all 3 colors, all right? And one of my favorite elements of this salad is the mango. All right, so let's sprinkle that. Awesome. We are also gonna get our pumpkin seeds. So now we're gonna make our salad dressing. Today we're using Dijon mustard. We're also using maple syrup or honey. We're also using olive oil. We're using apple cider vinegar. We're using a little bit of ginger and garlic. And the good thing is we already have those prepped. So we still on the clock. All right, so a 1/4 cup of our extra virgin olive oil. This is gonna be the oil base for our salad dressing. And I usually like to make enough to last me for the week. So now we're doing apple cider vinegar. We want 1 tablespoon of this, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. Our secret ingredient today is our honey. So this is gonna be 2 teaspoons. And don't forget your garlic and your ginger. So just kind of dip into that already prepped up garlic and ginger. Really, 1 teaspoon each is sufficient. And just get that going. We're almost there, guys. We're still on the clock. How we doing? So this is where we will add the honey. It happened by accident and I've never looked back. It also just kind of balances all the flavors that are happening here. So how we doing here? We're pretty much done with our salad dressing. Let's just give it a small little taste. Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna chop our avocados. I saved that for last. Let us get our pear, as we say in Jamaica. Comment below and let me know what you call this. Is it a pear or is it an avocado? I would love for you to just add the dressing. Remember, it's all goodies. Your body is saying thank you. So this has the mango, the quinoa, the kale, the crunchiness of the peppers. This is going to be one unforgettable experience. We want to just sprinkle the last little bit of pumpkin seeds on top. You can even toast them. We're almost there, guys. How the timing stay? Let me know. We're almost there, almost there. It's smelling so delicious. And there you have it. We just cooked on the clock. We made our creamy coconut curry chickpeas along with our quinoa kale avocado salad. And as you can see, we were able to get various different renditions so that we can enjoy healthy, scrumptious meals throughout the week. We also have leftovers, so we can store these in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 3 days, just like the quinoa. If you want to keep the quinoa a little bit longer, then put it in an airtight container in the freezer and it will last for 3 months. It's just like the onions and all the other ingredients. This is here for you to be able to use with other meals throughout the week. Enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you the next time we cook on the clock.